Hey guys, this is Zach here with another episode of The Efficient Sniper TV, and today we will be going over one of my top baits that I love to use for bass fishing. These baits are jigs. There's 4 different types of jigs right here on this table. I got a football headed jig, which this is a Strike King. Oh god, I dropped it. This is a Strike King Tour Pro or Pro Tour football jig with a Gamakatsu hook on it. I got that one. Then I got this Booyah Boo jig, which is a bed bug jig, which is like a finesse jig or a small jig. I got my Z-Man chatterbait, which is a bladed swim jig. And then I have a regular swim jig, which is a Strike King little swim jig, as you can tell there. This video I'll be going over what are some of my favorites, what are the favorite colors I like to use, trailers, and all that. So I'll see you in the video. Let's start off with football jig. This is my Strike King Pro Tour football jig. This is in green pumpkin with red flake, or a green pumpkin color, or something like similar to that. It's a very nice bait. This I will replace a Carolina rig with it. Sorry, I'm all kind of shaky. I'm using this with one hand. But this I'll do a Carolina rig with, or just replace. I might flip with it a little bit because it's in 1/2 ounce. This is a 1/2 ounce jig. But we'll talk about trailers in this video and stuff. It doesn't have a trailer on it right now. Next, I got this Strike King little mini swim jig. This is in like a green pumpkin with red on the bottom. I guess to represent blood or something. And I'm using a Zoom Swimming Super Fluke trailer, junior trailer on here. This is in watermelon red. It's like a good color to match up. But we'll talk about trailers later. For my chatterbait, I am using a chartreuse and white chatterbait. I only have one chatterbait. I got it when I went up to Bass Pro Shop when I went for BetaCon. But the trailer I'm using for it is a Bass Pro Shop Speed Shad. It's a 3.8 inch size and watermelon. It's just the best bait I found for it. And last of all, we got my Booyah bedbug jig. And the bedbug jig is a it's like a finesse jig. It's like a brown color. That's what the color is. It's like a brown, and it has red eyes. It's a little chip because I've used it, but I'm throwing a pack a chunk on here, watermelon color, I had some green pumpkin. It's just the one I picked up, so it's the one. Actually, this is in green pumpkin. My bad. But those are the 4 main jigs I throw. I have a few other swim jigs that are older, but these are like the main jigs I throw. And out of my favorite of these, my favorite is my Strike King Tour Pro. Football jig. Trying to see if it'll focus. Hold up. Alright, it's not focusing, but as you can see there, it's nice little jig. Let's talk about trailers. Trailers, I use 4 different types of trailers. 3 of them are for my flipping jigs, and then 1 of them is for my swim jig. First, let's start off with the chunk. This is the chunk I use. It is a pack of chunk. Net bait pack of chunk. Hold up, there's a little piece on. Oh, okay. It's supposed to be on there. But I use this in green pumpkin and watermelon. This is in green pumpkin, I think. Watermelon or green pumpkin, those are the only 2 colors I use, so it's in one of those. But this bait, or this chunk right here, is a really good flapping action. And this is what I use on like that boo jig, or not boo jig. I don't know why I keep saying boo jig, but that bed bug jig. But it has a nice flapping action. If I'm trying to get good action out of something, I'll either use this or another type of chunk. Next is like a creature type bait. I use the Strike King KVD Perfect Plastic Rodent in Watermelon Red Flake. It's just like my favorite color. It's scented with coffee and salt, so it has that coffee and salt scent that any of the KVD plastics do, or Rage Tail. Any of the Strike King baits do. Sorry, I'm a little shaky, but this bait is when I'll flip that football jig into like heavy cover, and I'll pair it on there. Hold up a second, I'll pair it on there. But sorry if this is a little bright. My flash is on because my garage has terrible lighting. But this is what it looks like. It gives it a bigger, bulkier presentation, and it goes through this creature bait right here goes through grass and weeds very nicely. So I really don't want to use this bait because it's so nice and I'm afraid of losing it, and I only go to Bass Pro Shop maybe once, twice, 3 times if I'm lucky a year. And I went on a Bass Pro Shop spree this year. I had like $150 and spent $100. But that is one of my favorite creature, or not creature style baits, but one of my favorite trailers. Next, I have my Strike King Rage Tail Rage Craws, and I have these in watermelon meat color, as you can tell right there. My camera doesn't want to focus because I got the flash on. But watermelon meat, because I couldn't find watermelon red, but this has red flake in it, and it has a little bit of pink in it every now and then, every there. So, but give me a second, I'll take one of these out of the packaging. But these are the Rage Tail Rage Craws, and these are awesome for flipping and pitching, but we're not going into that today. Well, kind of we are, because I'll throw these on the back of this football jig or this swim jig right here, because these things have an awesome kicking action and displace a lot of water. So if I want some more water displacement, I'll throw them on the back of the swim jig while I'm swimming it. and let these legs kick really fast. I'm not going to throw it on that bed bug jig over there. Hey, I got it right, because it's so flappy with the action. And that's supposed to be like for a subtle bait, so I'm just trying to move along. I only have a few jigs. These are the main jigs I use. I have a few black jigs in my tackle box, but nothing special. But either way, give me a second and I'll show you the swim baits over there. And let me put these back up. Alright, these are my Swimming Super Fluke Juniors that I use for this swim jig right here. These are too small for this one. I gotta get some full size ones for my swim jig, or for my bladed swim jig. I'll get them in a shad color. But this is the best bait I could find for a cheap price. That kind of looks like a bluegill and will fit on this jig right here. So I'm just trying to do what works for me. So as you can tell, it looks pretty nice on there. I have one on here already. So these are all my jigs I have, or not all the jigs I have, but all the jigs that I try to use, and these are the only ones I really use a lot. So thanks for watching this video, and bye-bye. Okay guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment on what you would like the next video to be. I just had a few extra minutes today and I thought about this video. So don't forget to hit that like button and come back for more awesome fishing tips and videos. Thanks. Bye-bye. Sorry guys, I forgot to mention, but this is the rod and reel I use for this jig setup. It is my Abu Garcia Black Max with 14-pound monofilament line. Sorry for the crankbait up there, it's just something I tied on. But with a Cabela's IM6 Pro Guide, medium heavy black rod. It's a very nice combo, and you could go pick this up right at Cabela's for $50. So go give that a look. Very nice rod and reel. Try not to throw, well, I used to throw braid a lot, and I just didn't get the sensitivity out of it. Well, I got the sensitivity out of it, but I wasn't pleased by it. I was using 30-pound Power Pro braid, but don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.